Today we will be testing the Attrition Scalper V2 indicator.
But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon.
Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the Attrition Scalper V2 indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 64 different strategies, with 16 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 849 indicators, with 350 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. We've also retested in the advanced testing 53 of the winning indicators. 20 of them have been able to maintain the winning status, the best one a 76% win rate. Now keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex and crypto market, but they can be applied to just about any market and time frame universally. Alright, so today's indicator is the Attrition Scalper V2 indicator, and so we tested the original version of this a while back on the channel, and the creator of the indicator reached out to me and notified me that there was a version 2 of this indicator, and that version 2 of the indicator was a little bit cleaner and a little bit kind of more put together, and they would like if I gave this one a test as well. Let me say that I welcome creators reaching out to me. I always try to go above and beyond to make sure that I'm representing people's indicators the best way that I can. I understand that indicators can be quite a bit of work for these creators, and I'm definitely not trying to knock on their work or put down their work in any way. Sometimes the creators aren't very clear in how to use an indicator, so it is not out of the question that sometimes we use an indicator in a way it's not meant to be used, and then sometimes because we're just trying to test entry indicators, we just use it in a way that it was never meant to be used as an entry indicator. And I realize that, and again, I don't want to hurt anybody or make anybody feel bad by our videos that we do here. That's why I go above and beyond to say that even though the indicator doesn't meet our criteria, it does not mean that it's necessarily a bad indicator. Anyways, back to the indicator here. So the creator reached out to me, gave me a little bit of details. You can check it out on the Discord server on the general channel. Like I said, the creator reached out to us there and gave us a little bit more detail on what we should be looking for with this indicator. But I feel like we did a pretty decent job of testing it the way it was meant to be tested. Now, I did go in and make some slight modifications to this visually. As I turned off the video 3 there, or video +3 and the -3 there, and I went in and I turned off the buy and sell signals. And that's because from what I understood of what the creator was saying that these buys and sell signals here are simply kind of generated by a super trend indicator, and not necessarily generated by the attrition scalper itself. I also recognize that it is a scalping indicator and we are using it on a daily time frame, and so that can obviously cause some issues as far as getting a reasonable number of trades. But let's go ahead and scroll back here. You can see visually the indicator here, and I believe that these purple triangles here, and the creator can correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that these purple triangles here are actually notating when we get a break and close of the yellow bands here. And so this one's a buy one. There are also ones for the opposite side. I don't see it right offhand. There we go. So you can see that we have the buy and the sell ones here. And so I believe that is when price action actually breaks and closes above or below that yellow band. And that's really what we're looking for. It's kind of a mean reversion type indicator, kind of similar to the Bollinger Bands. When we get a breakout to the upside or the downside of these yellow bands, we can look for a return to the center basically. And so I left those on because those will notate again when we get that break one way or another. And so basically what we're looking for is when we get a break to the downside, that's going to be when we get one of the purple triangles, that's going to be a signal to then go long. When we get a purple triangle to the upside, that is going to be a signal to go short. Now we'll test it this way, see what we get out of it, and I think we'll end up testing this another way, at least one other way that I think might lend a little bit more better signals to it. We'll see. Well, let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we get out of it. All right, so we get the first signal right here on this candle here. So you can see that that is a sell signal. So we get that purple triangle, and it does notate that we should be selling this. And so the next candle here would be our entry. Let's see, our stop is 165 and take profit of 110. Let's go ahead and measure this out here. So we avoided the stop, and we made just enough of a push to the downside there to get us to our take profit. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so we get our next signal right here. It's also going to be a sell signal. You see that we get that spike and we get that sell signal right there. And we get a pretty nice little push to the downside there, which also gets us to our take profit. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so that is going to put us at the end of the year right there. Before we go ahead and take a look at this, I'd like to give a quick shout out to our Discord server. This is our Discord server here. It is free to join. Most of the channels here are free. You're welcome to join and take part in the conversations on most of these channels. But we do have a Patreon only channel set up just for our patrons to take advantage of some great advanced information that we're putting out for everyone to see. For example, Sasquatch here is an amazing Forex prop trader. He's putting up charts like this on a regular basis where he is marking out areas of support and resistance, areas of interest, calling out areas where traders should be kind of paying attention to charts, and where he's kind of looking to possibly take some trades. Sometimes he will post the trades that he is going to take in advance, putting up where his entry, his stop, and his take profit is. Now, he's not a signal service technically, and so he doesn't do that on every trade, but he goes out of his way to really help people understand how to mark up charts, again, with areas of support and resistance, wedge patterns, kind of triangles, pennants, flags, all kinds of really cool price action patterns that he is trading on a regular basis. We have a newest member here, our newest admin, Mike from Upright Trading. Does a really great job of helping everybody out on indicators when it comes to indicators. He has quite a few indicators himself that he has developed. Some are free, some are paid. All of them are really cool indicators. You should check them out. But he really goes above and beyond to make sure that people understand how to use his indicators and how to use indicators in general. If he has knowledge on that particular indicator, he's very, very knowledgeable when it comes to indicators and coding. And so, like I said, really goes above and beyond, often showing people his indicators and exactly how to use them, strategies behind them, and so on. Really, really knowledgeable, really helpful, awesome admin there. Then we have some of our other traders here that are just generally posting their trades, kind of their journey into the trading world, kind of showing some of the profits that they are currently taking and just kind of documenting as they go along and again move along through that journey. Here's some of the charts from Sasquatch again, posting out some really, really great information. All in all, it's just a wonderful environment. Everybody's helping everybody out, everybody's supporting everybody and helping each other grow as traders. I just highly recommend that you join us here on the Discord. All right, so let's go ahead and scroll back here. Obviously, we had these 2 signals here, only 2 signals within the 1 year's time. So that's not great. We definitely want more signals within the 1 year's time. But you can see that both of those were winning signals there. Both of those got us to our take profit. The thing to note, though, is that both of these only would have gotten us just minimal profit out of these reverses before price then kind of took back off in the direction it was looking to go in. That's kind of the issue with an indicator like this, is that it's not necessarily a trend indicator. It's not necessarily looking to grab the trend and ride the trend. It's looking for just small reversal pops back to the middle there, which kind of minimizes the ability to get as much profit as you can. But all in all, seems like a pretty solid indicator. Like I said, Bollinger Bands and stuff like that have been kind of tried and tested quite a few times, and they tend to work relatively well, just like this indicator did. Like I said, I think we might test it another way in a future video, just kind of playing around with it. But so far so good. Seems like it did pretty well. Now, of course, we'll put it through the advanced testing when it gets around to that point to see what it's able to achieve over a longer span of trades. But for now, it is going to go on the yes list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.